Next event on the track will be our under 12 girls, which is their 1500-metre walk, and this is event number 14. So event number 14 on the track. So we do have a full field in this next event. So all 21 competitors are present. And we'll introduce that field to you. From Station 1, Juliet from Campbell, Malvern. 2, Addison from Cranbourne. 3, Shakala from Corio. 4, Matilda from Geelong. 5, Holly from Yarra Ranges. 6, Bethany from Mount Beauty. 7, Mackenzie from Shepparton. 8, Helena from from Sherbrooke. 9, Caitlin from Knox. 10, Renee from Shepparton. 11, Eleanor from Geelong. 12, Alanya from Seaford. 13, Evelyn from Knox. 14, Luna from Berwick. 15, Ruby from Geelong. 16, Cleo from Berwick. 17, Eliza from Mentone. 18, Sydney from Chelsea. 19, Layla from Whittlesea City. 20, Ashnaz from Cranbourne. And in 21, Edith from Ballarat.
Wally was cheating that race. So where would Wally be now? Wally would be over there starting them. That's when he gives the talks and stuff.
So we are in the starters' hands. The under 12 girls, 1500-metre walk. So we'll just reset this start. So a little bit of unsteadiness at the start line. So back for a start now. So a clean start away this time. So keeping in mind our athletes, we have 21 starters in this event. And it does look like leading the way at the moment is our fastest qualifier in the hip number 2. That's Addie from Cranbourne. Just passing her now is that of Holly from Yarra Ranges. But Addie stays in contact with her, sitting in second. In amongst that group as well is Juliet from Campbell, Malvern as well. But as they settle themselves into position, we'll be able to confirm a little bit more so who our leading 4 or 5 are. Okay, so as the athletes make their way around past the 100-metre start line, it is Addie from Cranbourne, Holly from Yarra Ranges. Just on the outside there, I think you might find it, which should be a Whittlesea City athlete. We'll just see if I can get some better vision of who that is. Does look like it's Layla from Whittlesea City. Not too far behind her will be Juliet from Camberwell, Malvern in those leading 5 competitors so far. So it's Addie out in front at the moment. Addie is the reigning champion in this event from the under 11 age group. So chasing down the time. She's going to do most of the work by herself at the moment. She's probably got about 25 metres or 30 metres on the rest of the field already. So she passes past that start line now. Heads into the shade of the gum trees along the back straight. And we've got Holly, Shalaka, Layla, Matilda, Mackenzie from Shepparton, Eleanor from Geelong, and Juliet from Camberwell Malvern. So still walking really well. We've got a long train of competitors along the back straight. So as we head into the front straight now, the leading competitor is making their way. So it is Addie from Cranbourne leading the pack at the moment. She's probably opened up that lead just a slight bit more now. She's probably got about 40 metres on the rest of the group at the moment. Her seated time was 8:40.61. It was probably only about 10 seconds faster than the next competitors behind her. So it is a big effort out in front, doing it all by yourself. But she's doing a great job at that. Doesn't look like the pack behind her at this stage is probably going to chase her down. There's a fair bit of distance to make up in this race. But if we head back to that group now, we might be able to just get some vision and just confirmation of those competitors as they come across the line. So they include that of Mackenzie from Shepparton, Holly from Yarra Ranges, and Layla from Whittlesea City. So still in shot at the moment, it is Addie from Cranbourne. Taking it all in along the back straight as she does. And those competitors there now in shot include the likes of Mackenzie, Holly and Bethany. Now Bethany, just a bit of a special mention for Bethany. Bethany comes from our centre, Mount Beauty. Mount Beauty did have to suspend their membership this year for competitors out that hadn't actually had chance to register. So Bethany's one of actually 2 registered members at Mount Beauty. So an absolutely outstanding effort for her. She stayed with this centre for a number of seasons, and she's, you know, out there waving the flag really proudly for her centre. So really great effort for Bethany. So if you do see her about, make sure you send her her congratulations. Send her your congratulations on an outstanding effort to represent her centre. So Mount Beauty's obviously out in the very high mountains of Victoria, so out near the snowfields, and a great spot to be about. So Toowoomba, one of the close suburbs to that as well, and not too far from a lot of our bordering New South Wales centres as well. So our race leader at the moment in shot, we won't take too much attention away from her as well. That's Addison. Bit of a caution there. So she'll just have to tidy herself up a little bit just to make sure that she does correct any technique that's not looking right. The next competitors are that in Bethany and Mackenzie. So these 2 girls would have walked together at their regional event because they are from the more northern country centres. There's only 9 seconds between them at the regional event. And Mackenzie comes through as our 2nd fastest qualifier for this event, and Bethany our 5th fastest qualifier. So a big, great move up by Bethany there. And Addison still safely holding the lead by about 50 metres. So Addison from Cranbourne in shot. Second and third is split between at the moment between that of Mackenzie and Bethany. So you can see those two competitors just vowing for the podium spots in second and third at the moment. Racing really well. They're used to these type of conditions in the warmer, windier conditions up in the northern country of Victoria. And in shot at the moment, we've got Holly from Yarra Ranges also walking well. So Holly's chasing for fourth at the moment. And just not too far after her is Shakayla from Corio. Then we have Edith from Ballarat, Juliet from Camberwell Malvern, Luna from Brimbank, Layla from Whittlesea City, and Ashnaz from Cranbourne. So it's our leading competitor just making her way towards the finishing post. So we'll get some vision of Addison, or Addie as she prefers. She'll come across the line and take out first place in this event unofficially, pending walk judges' decisions. So a great effort by her. Second place is going to be held here by Mackenzie from Shepparton, just crossing the line. Pending those walk judges' decisions, she'll take second, and the third place unofficially at this stage will be for Bethany from Mount Beauty. So it'll be an outstanding effort to see if Bethany does pick up that bronze medal, because it'll probably be one of the first and probably the most recent medals for Mount Beauty in a very, very, very long time. Next athlete across the line is Holly from Yarra Ranges. And Shakayla from Corio. Edith from Ballarat. Juliet from Camberwell Malvern. Luna from Brimbank with a very late charge from that of Sydney from Chelsea. And Ashnaz from Cranbourne. Finishing off strongly now, we've got Layla from Whittlesea City. Then we have our second athlete from Shepparton in Renee. Caitlin from Knox. Matilda from Geelong. With our final competitors making their way and our final competitors making their way towards the finish line. A great strong effort there by our competitor from Sherbrooke, Helena, which rounds out the field, I believe, for our under 12 girls 1500 metre walk.